morning, everyone, and welcome to the MédiaLab. Today, Professor Suzanne Bray is here, and she will be answering questions about English and American studies. So good morning, Suzanne.
Good morning.
So my first question would be, who is this master's for?
Well, the master's program in English and American Studies is for students who've already got a bachelor's degree, either in English, in history, or in modern languages. And sometimes, if they are native English speakers, we take students from with other degrees as well, with other specialities. It's for those who are interested in learning more about the English language and the literature and culture of the English-speaking world, and for people who are interested in doing some research. It's a research-based program. But very wide, so those who are interested in literature, those who are interested in history or politics, and those who are interested in linguistics or translation are also welcome.
Okay, so have you already had international students in this program?
Yes, we've already had quite a few international students, mainly Americans, but we're quite happy to welcome others as well. We've got an Irish young man coming in September, and they've all fitted in very well and got good results.
That's perfect. So what are the strong points of this program, and what do the students study during the year?
I think the strong points partly is very, very individual attention from the professors and the supervisors. Every student creates their own project. And the classes are relatively small. You're not lost in the crowd. So everybody knows the instructors and the instructors know them. And there's usually a very good group atmosphere. Equally, for students who need money, all the classes are concentrated on 2.5 days in the week, which gives time for students perhaps to work part-time or spend more time on their research if they want to. So they've got half the week when they can do other things. Equally, we've got a very good pass rate. Nearly everybody succeeds, and some do really extremely well. So that's always encouraging as well.
Yeah, so that's a really professional program. And what do the students study then?
Well, they have to take seminars in English and or American literature. In what we call civilisation, which includes history, politics, but also film studies sometimes, or other aspects of the culture of the English-speaking countries in the world. There's some linguistics and analytical grammar, and also translation. However, for students who are not native speakers of French, or whose French is perhaps a little weak, it's possible in the first year to take French language classes instead of translation.
Yeah, so if a student doesn't have a good French, he gets help then?
Yes.
With students or teachers, and
There's, as I said, a module that they can take. Equally, native speakers of English are allowed to write their research project in English, while the French students usually write it in French. But no, for native speakers of English whose French isn't as good as it could be, as I said, they are encouraged to improve, but as I said, they can write their research assignments all in English.
Okay. And what can students do professionally with this master's program?
Well, some continue on to do a PhD, in fact, quite a lot. Others go into teaching, either at secondary or university level, and some teach in language schools or, for example, business or engineering schools. Others go in for literary translation. And some work in research, but outside the academic context.
Okay. And so for non-European students, why should they come here?
Well, if compared, for example, with America or Canada, it's cheaper. And also Lille is a town which is relatively cheap to live in, so there's the financial incentive. There's also the point that it's a very good programme and that in the Faculty of Arts and Humanities you'll be mixing with students from all over the world, so very international, very cosmopolitan. And also Lille is very well situated. You've got a lively student town where you can do practically everything on foot, but you're quite near to Paris, Brussels, London, Amsterdam. So for
main cities of Europe.
Yeah, the main cities of Europe, we're well situated, and our international students enjoy the opportunity to travel and to get to know Europe better.
And for this master's program, then what's the success rate like?
Very good. Very, very few students drop out. Most years we have 100% success rate, and when somebody does drop out, it's usually got it's a reason that's got nothing to do with the program. It's a general rule, so health reasons, for example. So yes, we've got a very, very good pass rate, and also, as I said, a very good rate of people getting the necessary results to continue on to do doctoral studies. So.
And what's a graduate from this program is doing now?
Well, we've got graduates from this program teaching in universities all over the world, also teaching in secondary schools all over the world. We've got some who are doing literary translation. We've got some who are running their own language school or organising language trips abroad for high school students. And we've got others who went into tourism or who decided to work for an NGO or an international organisation overseas. That's a little more exceptional, but we have got one or two.
So that's what, like, the definition of success, right? You would say?
Yes, that the students who took the masters are now in jobs which they like and enjoy doing, and in most cases they are able to use their language skills in a professional context.
Well, thank you, Suzanne. I think I've asked all the questions that were needed. Well, thank you. Thanks to the MédiaLab team, and thank you for watching.